what's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Lisa's Real Spill, right? We're over here, we teach each other, okay? We teach and learn from each other over here, okay? And we also learn how to love ourselves, okay? We learn how to love ourselves. But before we go into the conversation for the night, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and make sure that it says all so that when I go live, you'll get notified. Okay. Look, y'all, I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. The Most High Yah woke me up this morning. So hey, why should I complain? Why should I complain? All praises to the Most High. But anywho, we're going to go into this conversation. Okay. And I titled this, oh boy, what did I title this, y'all? What did I title this? Mm, mm, mm. Um, that's crazy, ain't it? I put a title on it and then forget what I titled it. Now understanding this. Okay. I put now understanding this. Okay. I should have just put understanding this, but now understanding this. Okay. And what I wanted to talk about was us as people, melanated people. And I look at some of us and we run and get the BBL. We wear a lot of makeup. We wear a lot of weave, right? And at the end of the day, you do what you do. You do what floats your boat, okay? I'm not judging, all right? And I'm not trying to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But one conversation I want to have with y'all is that some people have died from these surgeries, okay? Some people have died from these surgeries. Is it worth it? Do you ever stop and ask yourself, is this worth it? Me putting my life on the line to change my body and stuff. Instead of, you know, doing something where as though you can still change your body and make it how you want it, right? But you just gonna have to put more work into it. Okay? And to be honest, I think you would accept it more if you gotta put more work into it. If it's something that you gotta work towards. I think a person would accept it more. Okay? I really do. When when you start seeing the change in your body coming from where you've been working out and exercising and jogging and jumping jacks and different things like that, right? I think that you would accept it better. It would like boost your spirit up even more. Be like, damn, I did that. I done worked out and put the work in. Look at my body. Oh, my body is toned. You know what I'm saying? But some of you run and you get these work done on your body, and some of you are dealing with a lack of self love because some of you get the work done, and then you get the work done, and then you still don't feel right. Something still is missing. You know. Not only that, the things that you listen to and take in, because some of y'all take a lot of negativity in. Y'all listen to the way people talk about melanated women, how they try to downplay us, you know, and stuff like that. Some of y'all listen to all that rhetoric. And whether you want to believe it or not, it affects you. It affects how you think of yourself, right? Because some of y'all listening to that stuff on a day-to-day basis. Okay? Every time you turn around, y'all listening to the rhetoric of the way people speak on melanated people. Okay? Because you know we always under attack. We are always under attack and somebody always got something negative to say about us. Okay? And some of y'all listen to that stuff all the time. And you don't realize it, but it affects you. It affects you. It affects your mind. It affects the way you think of yourself. It affects the way you look at yourself. It really do. Some of you don't want to accept it. You don't want to believe it, but it do. It do. And that's why it's so important before you go get that work done. It's so important for you to get to a place where as though you love you. Right? Your confidence and stuff is high. Right? And you love you no matter what somebody say. You love you and you comfortable in your skin. That's something that we must work on. We must work on it, and we must get it together. Because if not, you know, the things that people say, the narrative that people put out about us, it's going to affect us. It's going to affect us. It's going to affect us one way or another. It's going to affect us. And some of you don't want to believe that. Right? And some of you you're not going to own it. You're not going to admit it. You're not going to even admit it to yourself. You know, you might admit it to yourself behind closed doors. But you are not going to come out and say, she right. Because I do. When I hear stuff about people, when I hear stuff that people say about us melanated women, it do affect me. Some of you not going to come out and say that. But the thing you got to stop doing is listening to it. Because those are the narratives that they pushing out. And you got to remind yourself that it's done to do just that. Mess with you mentally. Make you look down on yourself. Make you feel bad about yourself. That's why it's all done. You know? So the thing that we got to get to a place where so we don't even listen to it. We got to start feeding ourselves positive things. You got to start feeding yourself positivity about yourself. Because it's a whole lot of positive things that you can say about the melanated woman. It's a whole lot of positive things that you can say about the melanated man. Okay? It's some negative things, but it's also some positivity that you can say about the melanated woman and the melanated man. Okay? But what I'm saying is that when you listening to another culture of people trying to put you down and stuff, you shouldn't even be listening to that rhetoric. Because that's why it's done. The narratives are being pushed and is talked about so that it can affect you. They want it to affect you some kind of way. And it also affects your vibration, your frequency. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times we got to stop listening to that rhetoric, those narratives that's being pushed. And we got to start pushing more positive things about us. And we got to start listening to positive things about us. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. That's the whole problem in a nutshell. A lot of y'all don't want to hear nothing positive. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are hooked on negativity. It's like a dope thing being on dope. And y'all don't want to believe that, but it is. Y'all are so hooked on negativity. And that's why a lot of you look down on yourself. That's why a lot of you feel out of place. You know what I'm saying? And everything. You just think so negative within yourself. Because that's all y'all do. That's all y'all listen to is negativity. When that's all you listen to, how can you feel positive about yourself when you always somewhere listening to something negative about yourself? It's impossible. It's impossible. You got to lift your vibration, and you can't lift your vibration and your frequencies from listening to negativity. It's impossible. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's going to be very hard for you to do that. So, we got to get out of that place where as though we always listening to negativity, or we always participating in it. One of the two. We either always, and not everybody, but some of us, we either listening to negativity, or we listening to a lot of negativity, or we're participating in a lot of negativity. And I'm telling you, social media got some of y'all really jacked up. Some of y'all are really jacked up when it comes to this social media. Seriously, y'all are. Some of y'all are really, really messed up when it comes to this social media, because some of y'all have lost track of reality because of this social media. Some of y'all have really lost track when it comes to reality. That's bad. That is really bad. You don't even know the difference, right? Some of the stuff that y'all be talking about on social media, guess what? In real life, it doesn't exist like that. It doesn't freaking exist like that. But because that's all y'all do is stay on social media and be into the conversations on social media, y'all really start believing this shit. And a lot of this stuff is not true when you join the real world. It's not true. For real. When you start to join the real world and real people and start having conversations with real people, you're going to find that some of this stuff, that this rhetoric that y'all be listening to and participating in, it ain't like that in the real world. It's totally different. It's totally different. Like, seriously. But some of you, that's all you into. That's all you do is stay in negative lane. You even take the fake stuff on social media and try to take it into the real world. But you'll find out that that's not how it is. Some of the stuff that y'all say on social media, that's not what you get when you go out into the real world and talk to real people. You don't get the same bull crap that you get on social media. That's why I say get off of social media and join the real world. Start talking to real people. Some of y'all jacked up because all y'all do is stay on social media. Because you want to get to the bag. You got to get to the bag. And some of y'all stay on here so much, you don't even know reality when it slaps you in the face. You don't. You don't. You lost in the sauce. Because you look at social media as everything being a reality when it's not. When it's not. And when somebody try to tell y'all something, y'all want to get upset, y'all want to get mad. When somebody lay down the truth to y'all, some of y'all want to get upset and get mad. It's ridiculous. But some people are really out to help you, right? But the problem is, do you want to help yourself? That's the thing. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. Do you want to help yourself? You got people that really want to help you and try to lift you up and uplift you and stuff. But the thing of it is that do you really want it for yourself? Or do you want to just stay stuck where you at? That's your choice. Okay? Because I can't make you do nothing. Nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do. Okay? And I'm not here trying to make nobody do something that they don't want to do. If you want to stay stuck in that world that you in, that you miserable in, you probably ain't going to admit it, but you miserable in that world. If that's where you want to stay stuck at, I salute you. And I hope and pray that it all works out for you eventually. You know? I'm not here to put nobody down or any of that. I'm here to try to uplift people and to try to get people to be better and do better. But I'm not here to force nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do. Nothing. No, I'm not here for that. You know? Yeah, I want to see people win. I want to see people do better. But I'm not here to force your hand. I'm not here to force your hand. I'm not here to try to make you do something that you don't want to do. You know? No, I just started my channel back up. I don't worry about people, me not having a whole lot of people in my chat and all. I don't worry about that. For the people that want to listen to it and they get something out of it, I salute you. For the ones that want to keep going to the left, do your thing. It's not phasing me one way or another because guess what? I'm in a good place in my life and I have peace in my life. Okay? And I know what it feels like to be at peace with yourself and to love yourself unconditionally. I know what it feels like to be comfortable in your skin. Okay? So when I come on here and I talk about certain things, it's because I'm trying to get others where I'm at. But I'm not here to force nobody's hand. Okay? You do what you want to do. That's your business. That's your business. But don't get mad when it don't work out right. Because see, some of us we do certain things and we be expecting for it to work out, and it ain't gonna work out in our favor because we're not doing the right things. It's just that simple. Some of us not doing the right things. That's why things happen the way they happen for us. And like I said, that's your business. Nobody is here trying to make nobody do nothing. I'm on here talking to people and stuff and leaving videos because some people really need this. They not ready. Some people are not ready to open up and and say, well, this wow, I really need to hear this. Some people not ready for that. Some people is still, how can I put it, in denial, or some people just not ready to open up. Some people not ready to open up and address what's going on with them, or come out and say, wow, this is what's going on with me. You know, some people just not ready for whatever the reason. Some people are just not ready. And if they not, hey, that's they have that right. Like I said, I'm not here trying to force nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do. But I'm here. I know I got a lot of information. I got a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And so I come on here to share some of it. I do. I come on here to share some of it because I've been through a lot of things in my life. And, when you make it through those storms, wisdom and knowledge kick in. Wisdom and knowledge kick in. Every storm that you go through and you make it out, that's knowledge and wisdom that's going to kick in. Knowledge and wisdom, because you're going to learn something from it because you made it through it. You see what I'm saying? Every time you make it through a storm, that means you learned something from it because you didn't keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So now you made it out that storm. That means you learned something from it. The only people that don't learn anything from what they go through is the people that keep repeating it over and over again. And they keep repeating it over and over again because they not learning nothing from it. Because if they were, they wouldn't keep repeating it. So, hey, that's what some people gotta do. They just like with me. I used to be a heroin addict. I'm a recovering addict. And I had moments where I kept relapsing. But guess what? The more I kept learning about my disease of addiction, I started to come up. I stayed clean longer and longer. Every time, you know what I mean? Every time I got clean, I would stay clean longer and longer. Longer and longer. And then one day, I didn't look back no more. You see what I'm saying? The more I kept learning about my addiction, and getting knowledge and wisdom about it, the more I stayed clean longer and longer. I would relapse, but in between those relapses, they became longer. You know what I'm saying? First, they was real short. I would come out of treatment and I might stay clean a month. Sometimes not even a month. And I would relapse. Right? And I kept repeating that. But when I kept going in treatment and I started getting the wisdom and knowledge I needed about my addiction, yeah, I started staying clean longer. Yep. I started staying clean longer and longer and longer. I sure did. Yep. So that's what I'm talking about. When you going through them storms and you make it through, you learn something from them. That's why you don't keep repeating it. Because you start to learn from it. You start to learn from it. And if you don't learn nothing, then you keep repeating it. Just pay attention. If you pay attention to what's going on with you, you will notice what I'm saying. You will notice what I'm saying if you pay attention. You see what I'm saying? If you pay attention to it, you will start to notice that um that I'm right. But some people, you know what I noticed? Some people, when they notice that you know some stuff, that you have wisdom and knowledge, some people get angry with you, right? Because they don't know. They don't know as much as you know. So you got some people that get angry with you because they don't have the wisdom and knowledge that you have. You see what I'm saying? They don't have it. So they get mad with you, right? Oh, I ain't listening to her. Oh, her chat be empty. Yeah. So what? Everybody got to start somewhere. I don't understand people when they say, oh, her chat be empty. Them little two people in her chat or whatever, talking about people. Everybody got to start somewhere. Everybody got to start somewhere. You know, we all got to start somewhere. I know a whole lot of people that started YouTube channels and uh, their channel wasn't booming when they first started. Some people started where their channel was empty when they did their first videos, their first few videos and stuff. You know, I don't worry about all that. It's the message that I'm trying to get out. It's the message, And like I said, some folks are so lost and living in a fantasy world, and some people are so delusional. That's why they can't learn anything. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly why some people don't get it. They just don't get it. Because they living in a social media world where it's fake. Let's be clear about that. It's fake. You dealing with people on social media, and a lot of times the people that's giving you information, giving you fake information. I done listened to people, right? I'm a good observer. I have listened to people telling people, y'all need to get out that Bible. Y'all fake Jesus. But then turn around and want to pull a scripture out of the Bible. So if it's so fake, right? If it's so fake, why are you trying to pull a scripture out of it if it's so fake? See, this is what I'm talking about. But some of y'all don't even listen. Y'all don't even pick up on it. Some people be in the chat talking about, that's right, that's right, that's right, tell them. Teach sis, teach sis. She be giving some real stuff. She don't be giving no real nothing. She up there giving you fake information. She up there, she up there, what you call it, y'all? What you call it? She up there being, a hypocrite. I guess that's what you call it. Where she's saying one thing to y'all, but then they turn it around saying something else. And people in the chat talking, yeah, she real. She be giving you some real talk. She ain't give you no real nothing. She up there sending you down a dark path for you to lose your soul. That's what I be talking about, right? But because some of us won't pick up a book and read it, we won't go do no research and stuff. That's why people can bamboozle us so easy. That's why it's so easy to bamboozle us. You know, because we don't believe in researching. We don't believe in researching. We don't believe in looking up stuff on our own and finding out for ourselves. We don't believe in thinking for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So that's why this is why some of us are in the shape that we're in, because we just don't think for ourselves. We don't think for ourselves, and we don't. Anybody can blow smoke up your hind parts and tell you anything, and you will take it and run with it. And it's sad. It's really sad. Some of y'all be thinking y'all doing something. You don't be doing nothing. You're sad. You're sad that people can bamboozle you that easy. It's really sad. It is. It's sad all the way around the board, because people can bamboozle you so easy and tell you anything and have you believe in it. These people will tell some of y'all something, and y'all will take it and run with it. Y'all will go as far as to try to tell somebody else what somebody else done told you on their live, and come to find out they done told you a lie, a whole lie, a whole lie. The stuff that they telling you not even true, but you somewhere trying to tell somebody else what somebody on a live told you. And then you'll argue a person down. You'll try to argue people down. And you up here lying. You're not even telling the truth about what you're talking about, because the person that you got it from told you a lie, sent you on a chaser. And you know why people do that sometimes? Because they know that that some of y'all don't do no research. They know that some of y'all don't do no research. And they know that some of y'all think that everything somebody say on social media is real and it's true. And it's not. So that's why people be sending some of y'all asses on a chaser. And they know what they be doing. They be laughing at y'all because y'all don't do no research and you don't think for yourself. You don't do no thinking for yourself. And that's sad. That is really sad. And melanated people, we need to do better. We've been bamboozled long enough. We've been bamboozled long enough. It is time for us to get it together. Past time, really. Past time. But like I said, some of y'all, you can't tell you nothing. Some of y'all think y'all know it all. And when y'all get on this social media, for some reason, y'all think that everything somebody feeds you is true. Y'all really do. And it is, as it is. It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. Because as old as some of us is, we shouldn't be able to be bamboozled so fast. You know, some of us are up in age. And and it's easy for somebody to blow smoke up your butt. It's easy for somebody to piss on you and tell you it's raining and you believe it. That's sad. That's sad when you can be bamboozled that easy. That's why I say we need to do work on ourselves. We don't need to be tied up into other people. We need to be working on ourselves, because some of us are in bad shape. And the sad part, what makes it so sad, is that you don't even know it. You don't even know how bad a shape you in. That's the sad part. But some of y'all are jacked up people. I ain't here sugarcoated. It make you feel good. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Some of y'all are jacked up, and you really, 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 really need to work on yourself. Everything starts with you. And like I said, some of y'all are lacking self-love. You don't have it. You're lacking self-love and you're lacking self-hate. I mean, you're lacking self-love and you're also dealing with self-hate. Excuse me, I messed that up. Yeah. But I love y'all. I love y'all. And that's why I come on here and I talk about what I talk about. I don't be calling myself trying to offend anyone, but I have to speak the truth. I have to speak the truth. I don't come on here to make y'all comfortable and to make y'all feel, or telling y'all stuff just to make y'all feel good. No, that's not why I do what I do. I want y'all to be better people. I want to give you something to think about. That's why I come on here and talk about the things that I talk about. Because I want to see you get better. I want to see you do better. And being tapped into social media all day, every day, is not going to make you a better person. Especially when you're not listening to nothing that can uplift you. You know what I'm saying? When you're not really taking in nothing that can uplift you, that can make you feel good about yourself, right? If you're not taking in some positivity, what's the point? You still going to be stuck where you at because all you do is listen to negativity. So if that's the case, how you going to get better, do better, and be better if all you listen to is negativity? It just don't work. It don't work like that. It really don't. It really don't. And the sad part is that people just, they like being where they at. They like being comfortable. You know, some people don't like doing the work to make themselves a better person. They just don't like it. So if they can stay where they at and be okay with it, that's what they'll do. That's what they'll do. This my thing. Eventually, I will have some people who will tap in with me and want to become a better person, right? And those are the people that I will tap into and they will become better people. Dealing with me, they will become better people. You know, I don't worry about my chat being full and all. I don't worry about stuff like that. I don't. Because let me tell you something about God. God will send the right people your way. When you're doing something good, right? God will send people your way. Okay? He will send the right people your way. It's just simple as that. So I don't worry about clicks and views. I don't worry about how many people I got in my chat and all that. No, I don't worry about that. My thing is getting the message out. And as time go on and I stay consistent, that's what will happen. I will start to gain more people. I will start to tap into more people. And I got something else that I'm working on that's going to bring more people too. So I don't worry about that. I think that's the problem with a lot of people is that That's all some of us think about. It's a click and a vid. And some of us will do anything to get it. We'll do anything to get that click and that vid. And hey, it's just sad. It's just sad, you know. But prayerfully, one day we'll do better. Some of us will do better and get on the right page. You know what I'm saying? But it's just sad that some of us are just, I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. Some of us just don't, we don't want to do better and be better people. That's all I can say. But back to what I was saying though. I don't know, that had to come out, so I got it off my chest. But back to what I was saying about, you know, melanated women, y'all really need to leave that surgery alone. Because let me tell you something, you can run and get the surgery, and at the end of the day, you still gonna feel the way you feel on the inside about yourself. The surgery is not gonna do no good if you already feel messed up on the inside about yourself. You can run and get that surgery, but guess what? You're gonna look up one day, and those same feelings that you've been having on your inner self about yourself is going to still be there. That surgery is not going to take it away. It's not going to take how you feel about yourself away unless you start doing some shadow work and you start working on your inner self and you learn to love yourself and get rid of the self-hatred. That's the only way that things are going to change for you to feel better about you. That's the only way it's going to change. Other than that, I don't care how many surgeries you get, you're still going to feel how you feel in your inner self. You're still going to feel like that. Those feelings are still going to be there. They still going to be there. Look at Cardi B. Then Cardi B always trying to go get something done. And guess what? She still feels the same way about herself. You can see it. If you know what you're looking at, she's insecure. She's very insecure about herself. Okay? Now she's supposed to have the perfect body. At least that's what y'all say. She got the perfect body. She done got her surgeries done, her face done, this done, and that done. And guess what? She still feel insecure about herself. She's still insecure about herself. That's what I'm talking about. Take heed and pay attention to what's going on. That's what some of y'all don't do. You don't pay attention to what's going on. Stuff be sitting right in y'all face, and yet y'all don't pay attention to it. She's very insecure about herself. And see, the first thing y'all are holler is that, she like that because her husband keep cheating on her. No, she was already like that. She was already like that. She was already insecure about herself. Just like them doing threesomes and stuff. Okay? And that just made it work. That just made it worse. Them doing threesomes and stuff made it worse. Made her insecurities even worse. It really did. It really did. But y'all don't pay attention to that. They your idol. They are excuse me. They are idols. That's who y'all look up to. People trying to be like the melanated people. The other cultural people want to be like the melanated people. Y'all can't see that. And yet some of y'all running around trying to be like the other cultural people. And we the best that ever did it. We come with the sauce and everything. When you know what I mean? We the best that ever did it. But y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that. Y'all want to make, just like I was tripping out when Cardi B first came on the scene. Y'all wanted to pull her in and make her black. Y'all kept saying this girl was melanated. Y'all kept saying that Cardi was melanated. I was done. I was done. I said, man, what is going on with my people? Y'all sure did. Y'all was pulling her in, trying to make her melanated. I remember that. And then people started coming out saying she's not black. Well, they say black. I say melanated. She's not melanated. Why y'all keep saying she's not melanated? But y'all was sure enough trying to make her melanated. And that she ain't the first one. I done seen people do that. She not the first. I don't understand it. Everybody want to be like us. But y'all are dealing with a lack of self-love and dealing with self-hatred. Y'all can't see it. You can't see it. So some of y'all are busy trying to be like other cultures of people. But everybody's trying to be like us. Everybody wants to be like us. But nobody sees it. That's all I can tell you. Learn and love yourself. Learn to love yourself. That's all. That's the best thing that you could ever do for yourself, is to learn to love yourself unconditionally, and learn how to think for yourself, and learn how to be comfortable in your own skin. Those are the things that I can tell you that will change your whole life. You know what I'm saying? It would change your whole life. It really would. And I'm not going by something somebody told me. I'm going by the work I have done to myself, which changed my whole life. You see what I'm saying? So prayerfully, one day y'all will hear somebody say something and it'll ring a bell. A bell will go off in your head or something, right? And it'll make you want to change your life. And I hope it happens. I hope it happens for some of y'all. Some of y'all that need it, I really do. I hope it happens for you. Because it is sad. It is sad how we don't love ourselves like we should. And because of that, it's the reason why we do some of the things we do, like don't want to wear our natural hair, wear a lot of makeup, um, getting the BBLs done and stuff like that. That's why some of y'all don't want to admit it, but that's why you don't love yourself. And you got self-hatred going on. You got self-hatred going on. And that's why you can't get it together. That's why you don't want to, when you look in the mirror, you don't want to look like who you really look like. You want to put on makeup. It's like you covering all that up. Who you really look like. It's like you trying to cover that up. And you want to put on hair that, straight hair that go down to your butt. Or, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And y'all are such melanated women, are so beautiful. We are some beautiful women, okay? But if you can't see it, if you don't feel beautiful within yourself, then that's what some of y'all gonna be doing, trying to look like somebody else, doing stuff to yourself to try to look like somebody else other than yourself. That's what some of y'all gonna be doing, you know? And like I said, it's sad. And I hope that some of y'all get to that place one day where you really love yourself and you feel comfortable in your skin. I really hope that some of y'all get there one day. You know, the ones who ain't there yet. I hope that one day you get there. I really do. Because it breaks my heart when I see people, you know, doing stuff like bleaching their skin and wearing hair that don't even match their real hair. It'd be something different if you was wearing wigs, but wearing hair and stuff, and the hair that you wear matches your real hair. You know, like if you put a hair in your head, it's the same texture as your hair, as your real hair. That would be something different. But some of y'all put that straight hair. Your hair ain't that straight. Far from it. But y'all will put that stuff in your head and then have it down to your butt and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But I pray and hope that you start loving yourself. Because, see, when you do all that extra stuff to cover up who you really look like, it speaks volume. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, it speaks volume. It really do. And it shows that you are not comfortable with who you really are and how God made you. That's what it shows. That's all I'm saying. So I hope that some of us get it together. Love you all. I'm about to go. Please repent and save your soul. Uh, get closer to the Most High. Please get closer to the Most High. Because you're going to find that doing that will bring you so much peace in your life. And it'll just change you in so many ways by connecting with the Most High and finding out who He is and what He all about. I love you all. I love you all so much. Want the best for each and every one of you. Lord's willing, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.